Torchlight in Tranang. Oh! Ah! Hello, hello, hello. Ah, full session na. Kalamaita. Kalamaita. Oh. Kalamaita. Zoom. Zoom to ya. Ah. Item pa nih. Ah.
completed a quest.
لو صوت الزاولة لا والله وانا جاي ولا failure. Nice. Unidentified box. Requires level 12. Okay. Oh, chest. Oi, I see that. What's it? Let explore pa. Level up pa. Ang iyong tayan. Ice armor, electric fire. Nasa lakaw. Ice armor. Ice armor.
me show you what fell off the back of the wagon.
You have a new quest.
Fire, ring ka na yan, fire.
Become more skillful.
아닙니다. 전에 난방 아니더라. 됐네 또. Rồi hết lại thì. Đó, lại thì nhiều mà. Boss. Pasó.
Completed the quest.
Let me show you what fell off the back of the wagon.
new recruit? How may I help you? Welcome, friend.
Do you need something?
จะบอกนะ Adesso dopo poco vabbè ce l'ho come poi come non mi no han What the hell? yes, yes, yes. 이거 헤드가 엄청 뭐 어디 거네 어디 거네 Mase Let's go slow. Slide là một gì rất là giọt sắc lâu là một thì cả một cái gì chứ auto slide này biết thì cái gì khác ruột thì cái gì gần chia chứ apa buai sao gì đó
Your fame
has increased. Ini kan lak sak amat ni na trangkan. Mysterious ring. Identify chain. What have level 4, level 17 lah. Level 20 level 12 cái này thì trap có thấy to lắm rồi yes đó là có đủ boss chest đóng đó là vậy lắm help when I recover first and good job.
I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you came along. We arrived just as the alchemist was subduing the Guardian, but he caught us by surprise. We couldn't stop him. Grell and his raiders arrived shortly after the alchemist left. They've been trying to get in here and loot this place for years. The alchemist...
You have gained an experience.
Should have known something was wrong with you.
You have my gratitude, mortal. Now listen closely, for a great evil is at work here. The alchemist's search for a cure to his emerald light has driven him to the brink of madness. He siphoned off my energy to magnify the power of Ordrak's heart after he depleted it, destroying Torchlight. With the power of the Guardians, Ordrak's heart could destroy all ember everywhere. Perhaps he believes that might cure his affliction. The alchemist must be stopped before he attacks any more Guardians. Each time he siphons off our energy, the heart becomes more powerful, and he becomes more dangerous. You and Commander Vale should return to the Asperian Enclave and plan your next move.
You have a new quest.
Can you hear me?
Apparently things have gone from bad to worse while we were at this plague seems...
You have a new quest.
How's armor? Armor.
may I help you?
FMO.
How may I help you?
Armor eliminate. 제품을 걸레 Ice armor เขากันใน trim เลย Ice nice ให้กระดาษให้จอมพกIce sealed. Let's see if I can get it off. Yes. I have to put that out. I can make it. Tell ball left. Select save. Little armor from one. Số xuân gì à? Có. Số tạ xuân gì mà sẽ hết cái rồi. Ok. Ê, hạt thịt lộn hả? Đấy, tôi sẽ làm nhé, cũng dám tôi xuất. Cũng cần rất là hả? Ở đây ta rất trẻ mất
Greetings, traveler. Can you assist me? I was traveling with the Grand Regent to the Watch-Wheel Temple when we became separated. I was hoping to rejoin him at the temple, but the doors had been sealed behind him. I was planning to...
You have a new quest.
ก็หลุดเวลงดแต่โชว์เลยล็อกจังเลเวลชั้นทุนชนกระเป๋าแล้ว14, 16 ay kala upgrade ko pa ay so sa dos digit di ba kung tundra le hunter skills dito class na lang attribute bonus viewingดูทีละ
From the symptoms...
break lock I'll be back มิดสมหัว Afahan feel out thei thin va ka feel thought lo hey tonight thought lo zan into tonight dim relax Holocaust Tunk masih suka lucin khel pì măng cái cười quá hình này Wait there, cùng truong đây cái đó na, ông về thôi mấy 1000, anh mặc áo mấy gold nova view ngã thì lúc tụi khâu hi, streams, stream ông nghe one setup two stream nghe kan enang o Hey viewer tấm bể anh xin nào. Nà ta trăng thấu. Hiện mọi anh ngay à tuy trăng.
Now, Config nearby and longing for this trade. Already, Config has been so instrumental to the...
What the fuck is this? In game
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself. I ain't much for waiting around.
Alright. Wait, is somebody a Bastion?
Hey man, a win's a win. Wait, none of us are Bastion.
No, none of us are Bastion.
Warframe kind of more.
Win's a win.
Acknowledge.
Welcome to Overwatch.
Part of me wants to try Pharah, but I'm worried it's gonna like give me bad habits for others.
Play whatever you have fun with.
What's Widow's ult?
She can see through walls and everything.
See through walls and everyone else.
Oh, they're already chilling there.
Def, what's your ping?
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't see.
Are you
Mine's
kidding?
240.
2-4. Oh, that's maybe the reason why. Dude, I was like, I was killing people and getting killed, and they would just like delete the character.
Is there server switched in this game or no?
Yeah, I thought NA East was like a server thing we could pick.
I got Jam.
We can push off that. It's gonna take Jam a lot.
I can't calm down.
Leave is weak, leave is weak. Dead. Mini Diva.
He's like sniping us out the freaking spawn. Like, what the heck? Come on.
I'm pushing another shield up.
Can I get some healing? Thank you.
Oh, left side, left side. Left side, left side.
Stupid trap. Got him.
Left side-ish.
Orisa's weak.
Watch out for
Orisa's dead.
sniper being up top because we're
Just
pretty
keep moving on the shield.
top. Someone's
I'm
up
gonna
top.
push for another one.
Thiêm hậu lâu mày.
Gem's dead, Gem's dead.
He was
I'm
one.
down. I'm on point, Dave. Fall back to me.
Oh, I need some healing, please. If I
Shield
can.
up.
Oh, Fierce under the bridge.
I still have a shield up. Get to me.
Left side, left side. The house.
Get themselves up an AK, maybe with Kev, but no, it'll just be the conservative Deagles, Tech 9, P250, light utility again. Maybe they'll try to think a bit faster towards middle here. Flash is coming out, smokes are good to contain Art's vision as well.
Looks and smells
a bit like a B split.
Yeah, and Vinny, he hears this.
Rough start on the
He knows he's lost shot and will immediately deploy a quick defensive smoke. Oh, overrun Keserato. They've got two more to deal with. They're into the site. Nice push from Amanek. He's crossed across, and Nico's just going for the plant. Jax will catch him, and the smokes are good. Just the half buy, but they've got the bomb down. This is going to get really uncomfortable for Furia.
This is difficult to get back into now. Oh, gifted a chance there. Art unable to convert. Orbs picked up, and it's just two to find. It will be the save call. Furia are out, and with the pistols, G2 do it.
Okay. Competitive Mirage after all. Straight into the site. Keserato just getting completely overwhelmed. You saw it from his POV briefly. Just peek out, three bodies peeking you. You just can't get away. You get slowed down as soon as that first bullet connects. And that is a godsend for G2.
Yeah, the buy was starting to look really dangerous, right? The fact they had that Krieg on Vinny, they had two AWPs. Looking very, very good as far as the buy was concerned. But now we find ourselves in the question marks for Fury. Now, they already made a lower buy situation work. I think they'll try and go for the same here. There's that opening kill and basically the closing kill of that one, because as soon as they have all this control on the site, you can see Vinny trying to play a little bit of silly business around the smokes, hoping to get gifted an opportunity or two, but Jax comes through.
Amanek, credit to him. Not only did he get that first frag, but his movement was perfect there in that blind spot, wrapping around and making sure they got control of that kitchen side.
That's one of the things that an entry player does, or someone who goes out first, right? It's not just about getting that kill, it's about opening the space and making sure that those crosshairs from the defending CTs are not just all placed to the tight choke point. So he's done a great job of that. And now they're discussing things through. A bit of a timeout called. And they do have finances to try and make this work. Guns are being dropped.
Commercial break in progress. Commercial break xuyên đang đấu vậy nào.
obviously very, you know, what's a word? Situation dependent. Not the one I was thinking of, but
yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that you can't see your shadow.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You don't like change.
This green screen has just really taught me to hate shadows. So
that's a good point. Yeah.
I think it's something like that. This is a complexity round, by the way. You couldn't figure that out.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a unicorn round though?
It is looking like a unicorn round. Get the unicorns ready, folks. I don't know if there's a unicorn emote. If there's anything even slightly unicorn related, I'll take rainbows. I'll take Voldemort. Because he used to eat them.
Oh, the unicorn blood.
Yeah.
Were they unicorns or were they something else though?
They were unicorns.
Were they called unicorns?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Didn't know unicorns existed in Harry Potter.
Yeah, dude. It's like unicorns are copyright free. Right?
Oh, nice.
So everyone wants
who came up with unicorns?
Well, no, because that's anything that was made like before.
It's like how
certain
dragons,
copyright laws were implemented is free use. It's like how you can like use music from the 1920s for free. Pretty sick, if you ask me.
Yeah. I think dragons were, you know, medieval,
Real.
right? Real. I think people found dinosaur bones and they thought they were dragons. That's how that came about. Either way, back to the fast mid to be. Oh, there's no smoke down. You're going to want to smoke the choke because otherwise the choke will leave you smoked. Oh, no. Nades in hand for Rush. Gets caught aggressive.
Nice
Almeza gets 2. And yeah, the fast mid to be, not against it. You got to smoke the choke.
You have just put an idea in my head though, Hugo. What if, in reality, you know, like when we hear stories about like King George or whatever his name was, slaying the dragon,
was he fighting
Saint
dinosaurs?
George, maybe he was fighting a dinosaur. Maybe there was like just like a couple of stray dinosaurs holding out for a while.
You know, they lived through the meteor or whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean,
or the aliens resetting the world.
Whatever caused it.
What if Earth is just an alien playground and they've been, you know, making creatures for years and making them extinct and then bringing on new creatures? It's like a zoo. What if we're a zoo, Harry? You thought about that one?
No. I have now. And I don't like it. Look at this. Poison. He is looking a bit wild today. Bit of a wild animal over towards short side. Brings it back into the realm of a 4-on-4. And now looking for even more gunfights. Poison is homed in. Comfort getting flashed out long to take this peak, and on the receiving end, that Molotov is really going to complicate matters here. Double up, and there's the trades. A-Long now opened up, but a 2-on-2. Complexity can't just pile drive their way into A. They've got to grab this bomb, and while this is happening, BlameF has cleared out the B bomb site. This is all getting a little bit awkward now. Config will hit the timing, crossing back through T-spawn. Fours still have Zorti down here in lower tunnels.
They don't know where it's going. They're wondering why it's all so quiet. Where is it? And Config could get caught. He's running. Zorti hears the steps, knows what to expect, and now calling for the rotate back into B. Config's made it, but it's not about making it. It's about being aware of this flank. It's about the timing in your head. That clock, tick, tick, tick. Is he behind us? Yes, he is, and they're not ready for it. Oh, Config is. My goodness, right off the bomb into the 1v1 with no cover needed. Blame is gone. And Kenzie's clearing the corner. He knows exactly where Config is. Beautiful peek from Kenzie. And Forza equal up the scoreline again. You got to give it to Config, though. This guy's on another one right now. Not only that double kill at long, but then the awareness of the timing on the tunnels flank. So fast to deal with that.
Satisfying.
This guy's a gamer, Harry. But yeah, Kenzie, he knew where he was. He had him on the cross. If you don't make it tunnels, there's only so many angles you can be in. Kenzie just pre-fires him, especially online. Like, that's a peak you're just never going to win if you're Config. If Kenzie's going in with the intent of pre-firing, you've got to be just as fast. You don't get any warning with that. One step is all that you'll hear. And then bullet to the face. Back to mid to be fast as well. Gonna re-smoke. And now Zorti's cut off. I love this from Cole. It's been working where they've dropped the smoke. There's no one here to stop him. The numbers aren't there in time.
Yeah, Jerry caught. Look at the wrong man. Still one man fighting. It's Flit. Just looking to stay alive. He's dead. And now Blame holding for the mid.
Nice.
Trigger discipline. in and bids bye-bye to Fours. Zorty's just left to save Complexity onto a winner. Picking up their 6th round here, and Zorty just getting away. Skirts on by, and now posts up down towards CT.
Legs, oh, feet.
Looking for legs.
Toes.
Out on the strip. Zorty here, covered in drip. Look at him go. Saving the AWP because he's a bro. Yeah, look at Zorty go, man. Here he is. Big Zorty on the mic. Oh, Molotov heating him up. Far too much fire. Up towards shore, but it's only the leg. Complexity take themselves 6.
Bars, man. Mixtape out soon. Blame. Letting them all out. What a beautiful play from him. And yeah, these fast mid-to-Bs are the one thing that Forza can't seem to stop. Working wonderfully. And now back to the slow default, I presume, here for Cole as well, knowing the Forza's money is broke. So broke, Almeza decides to force. Can barely blame him. Yeah, it's a double eco here, so they're just going for it. Putting more money in. Oh, okay. Let's not get out of control here, shall we? Let's keep it all measured. Four headshots. Pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop,
beautiful, beautiful scenes out of Blame.
Pop, pop. Oi. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Pop, 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 pop. So there.
Forza, they're starting to feel this pressure in a very big way, man. They're at this point in time where the money's just always getting broken. Any round they lose leaves them with nothing into the next. So Complexity are right where they want to be to have a strong T side. Like, this is where we could really see Complexity just leap bounds ahead in this map. In the final map of this series. Kenzie dead on the long push. Cole just holding for it. There are casualties down here in middle, so it's not a done deal yet by any stretch of the imagination. Out into the B site, Complexity are just walking a man in, so they've got the info that B is clear. They are still losing players in mid, and this wrap from JKS, it's either going to lock in the round, or be the thing that throws...
Hey! Fuck you. What? Ay commercial zone books ya. Ha.
Как-нибудь здесь попытаться. Уже идет за танцпол. Там будет буст весьма интересный. Буст может сработать. Снайпер полетел. И оп! Он его подстриг только что. У Кенси волосы слетели, я вам гарантирую, хитбокса. Но в итоге он выжил и отошел сейчас в хорошую позицию. Ты понимаешь, что этот выстрел сейчас был на счет 10-5, возможно, если бы Кенси сносили. Но по итогу поворот на точку А. А там у Форза все куда лучше. Длину они уже взяли. Мидл, в принципе, не отдается, так как там 2 игрока. И вроде у Комплексити очень тяжелая дорога сейчас предстоит. То есть пройти Зорта и потом еще игрока в яме как-то.
Да, потому что если Зорты попадает, то в суете суматохи...
Ой. Hey, commercial break raise
nice back account, starting to boast around 7-8k after the buy.
Oof, 100 to 11. He's laughing. It's on the secondary AWP purchase right here. Likely Art picks that one up. Yeah, it will be. And then for Caserado, it's a Deagle. He's not having a great time of it over towards B in these early stages.
Ooh,
oh, he's brave.
Oh, so brave. He's in the middle of nowhere. Normally there's flashes, mollies, everything, because you can be pushed and you will be pushed. He reacts in time. The trade is there. Good grief, Art. That was with one of their priority weapons as well, throwing his life on the line.
Oh, 1 for 1. Normally we say this favors the T's, right? They can play out this mid round. They can siphon the clock, regroup, just trade out efficiently. Furia do love a bit of a risky play here. Let's see how they rejig the defense. Remember, Caserado just holding B with a deagle, so if it's a B finish once more, he's going to have another rough go of it.
Yeah, but with Nexa in apartments and them pinstering into connector, they could be walking into the domain of the FAMAS and the AWP. Here's the scope. Yuri not going to be checked initially, and Jack goes down. Amanek provides, keeps it close, keeps it level. This is a freebie for Vinny, but no, Nico will find it, and there goes the necessary frags. Only Caserato's B defender, and he's just peeking as the flames burn him down. G2 take it again, this time into the stack, and they lose everything for it. Only 3K to spend. It looks like G2 will have a chance to extend their lead here on their map pick.
Yeah, this is looking very good for their T half, right? When you consider all the extra money that you're talking about, and now the fact that Hunter's brought on in with a UMP, they might find themselves in a position where they're looking pretty good for the remainder of this half. Still a lot of rounds to be played here, and another force buy-ish attempt from Furia. Art's gone all in with an AUG. 3 of them have grabbed Deagles, and Junior's got himself...
Oh. Nico's got himself a fantastic opening kill. I mean, if you wanted to be finding advantage with these Desert Eagles, it would have been great to find an opening. Instead, they're conceding 2 already. Nico takes mid by force. Hunter's even caught the swing on short. Caserado lost his entire team before he gets to find impact from this position now. He's just got to try and survive.
Stabs with the smoke. What's he going to do? He's having a real rough go of it, no matter where he seems to go. Weaponry hasn't been his friend either. They have to save this, right? Because Art fully invested there. I don't think Furia have had any more than maybe 1 full gun round where everybody has all the utility, all the weaponry they desire, diffuse kits in play as well. They've been up struggle street. G2 are looking great to extend this kind of a lead. Another clean round on the docket here. And Hunter just searching. They've sent him out, having a little bit of a look, seeing what he can find. He might even just take Yuri down, not even looking. Yeah, Yuri's gone. Caserado, sure, he's hiding, but it is just that Deagle. It is the low HP. There's another round, up to 7 to G2.
You're not feeling great in Caserado's shoes here. He might even get jump peeked. Hello.
Great. So Hunter now has 16K. The only thing he has to buy going in the next round is, well, just under 1,000.
Does anyone want an AUG? Does anyone want a Deagle? Does anyone want a treat?
Yeah, you feel like you just want to spend. You'd be rebuying armor every round if you've taken any damage. Why the hell not? You got so much money to work with there. That's the first. Second seems just as easy. They're just running away with this one. It doesn't feel like there's too much of a fight being put up from Fury here. They're just being dealt a dud hand time and time again.
Don't speak too soon. The double orbs are back out. Junior and Art ready to try and ply their trade once again. But yeah, this is a completely different beast. They have caged the animal that was on Vertigo.
Yeah, but they keep funneling the better buy to Art, right? You know how we talk about Sanji and Jane? Well, Art keeps getting dropped these AWPs, so it's another one coming out. Vinny now operating with just a FAMAS and no utility, right? So it's great to get the double orbs out, and I know Art has 10 kills, but the double orb setup needs to start producing some rounds here because there's other players who are being hamstrung in their spots on the map because of these types of buys.
They're going for the window fight again. We might get another head-to-head. Art straight out and ready to draw fire. Hunter takes him down without a peep, and there's another. G2 dominate Furia's early contest of mid. And even Junior's on notice. They've spotted him out at CT, they're into A, they flood in. And just like that, I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's over. Another round for G2, and it only took 15 seconds.
It's very quick stuff. They're just not putting up a fight here, Furia, right? They're taking so many risks. You think about the type of play that Art's going for, and we know that Art is a risky type of guy, but he's giving... Nothing can go wrong right now for G2. This is insane.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're Caserado, same with the AWP is a dream. Hunter seemingly ready for everything. Doing his best to save the AWP. He'll use the M4 until the final few seconds.
They may as well hunt him, right? When we're talking about players who are in excess of 10K.
16K.
Yeah, hunt him. Throw as many bodies as you want. Just make sure he doesn't defuse the bomb. You may as well take the gun away. Their max loss bonus, 3,400 time and time again. They now know exactly where Caserado is.
Warp time. No bullets left in the M4, and he's got 1 HP to hit some stylish no-scopes. It's just not going to happen. G2 demand the 8th. Seize the lead. They'll be taking it in the half completely. 3.5 as well for the CTs. This lead can get bigger and better. Inferno looms.
I wonder if, you know that first round where they got sandwiched from connector and they were close up A ramp, right? They just got absolutely sandwiched and dismantled there. That didn't actually look like a bad round. It just looked like they didn't get an opportunity to clean up on their A ramp push. And they were caught out of position. But since then, they've been going for... Look, Art's like brought on in again. I know that he's going to have max loss again next round, but if he were asked for another AWP, at some point I'm going to be saying, are you sure, boss? Like, you're going to keep jumping out window? I've given you the most expensive gun in the game, and you just keep jumping out mid-window. What's going on?
He does like to do that. I mean, it's one of those plays that we call him a genius when he gets 3.
Yeah, but at the moment, it's just falling flat, right? And I was hyping up their setup when they play the extremities, because you can normally find, you know, one guy in Palace or A ramp, one guy in the B apps who's dealing with the underpass control, and you got 3 guys mid on the defaults, right? So normally you can find a pick and you can understand what you're up against quite early, but they've just gone back to their standard play.
He's only gone and shot Nico in the back with his Palace aggression. Will this spiral for G2?
Very deep smoke
Very
there.
too deep, you could argue.
Hard to see anything?
No. Actually, it's near perfect. There is a gap. There's a huge one as it fades. And Junior was...
asking for it, really.
For it, yeah. Bends over. Now just K Serato. G2 deal with it. Sketchy for a moment.
Doesn't look like the same teams we just had on Vertigo by any means. The script's been flipped in a big way. Guess it makes sense with their own map choices, but I thought there was a lot of overlap with the map pool here. I thought that Furia and G2, both fans of Mirage and Inferno, would have a bit more of a highly...
G2's been looking pretty good.
Yeah, Liquid scalp to take, especially with Liquid picking that map, right? So, all in all, thought we'd have a more of a tussle. But regardless, if we speedrun and we get to Inferno, where both of these rosters are currently undefeated, if I remember rightly. Not a lot of maps under their belt, but, you know, still haven't lost it with these iterations of the rosters. Serato again trying to save. Again in a very tough spot.
Không hề thoát còn má.
And again he's gonna go down.
Còn con này tôi hề nào.
Okay. 9 for G2.
You're dropping him an AWP? What do you reckon? He doesn't have enough to afford. He just bought Kevlar. Who's gonna drop him the AWP? Who's gonna go without full util this round for Artie Boy?
But the double AWP really hasn't been something to sing and dance about just yet.
Okay, he's gone with an AWP. Never mind, no one's dropping an AWP.
Everyone can take a deep breath. There'll be some nades, full rifles, armor. And the 9.6 half still within reach.
Yeah, I can't really tell you anything that G2 have done special, right? Because all the decisions they've made, you can just see with Hunter, like when he's on these hunts, he finds all the kills, shooting through the smoke, finds some kills. Nico AWPing in middle, just gets what he wants. Everything is going G2's way. It's one-way traffic. This spree of rounds, I would say there's been, what, maybe 1 or 2 that have looked semi-competitive. The rest of it's just been a blowout. It hasn't felt like Fury have had their forces in the right place. And I know you can't be strong everywhere across the map.
Maybe, but I mean, we've seen, as you've continued to highlight, CTs, or rather Fury in particular, having great success when they forego that mid-control. Does seem that'll be where they're opting to present themselves this time around. G2 were leaning for some ace smokes early.
This was like the A pincer they did before, where they just came up through connector and split on the A ramp players.
Oh, it's going to go looking.
Or window boost.
If they do it silently, which they have, Art will be forced to acknowledge the A presence, and Hunter can catch K Serato with his knife out. There it is. Quick trade from Art. Aware there must be another in middle thanks to the boost. Could have strafed, admittedly. And the bomb's not committing, but the smokes are there.
Well, K Serato's the B anchor, right?
Yeah, he's killed 1 on B. Or on the rotate from it.
Yeah, so that information might be enough for them to think it's an over stack here. And Amanex taking down Yuri as well, so this is falling apart quickly.
Yeah, confirms not only that, but he's killed 1. Junior was on site as well. This is an interesting call. Piecing this one together. Jax and the bomb to B. Nexa to keep the feet planted on A.
Well, Vinny's playing this very smart. He just dropped a smoke, so that's going to completely deny this B access. If they want to wait, they'll have to wait deep behind it. You can see it's covering off the entire kitchen position. It might be either a late pounce onto the site or down through connector to A. Either way, the clock is the issue right here for G2.
Damn, that smoke. Look what it's done to them. They had a plan. And now they have to pivot 20 seconds. This is awkward now. 15.
Have to get a move on now, surely.
Yeah, they're charging in. 10 seconds. And Junior readies for the fight. This is the fight. It comes too easy. Art will catch him. Nex has not got the time for this. A wallbang hero play into Junior. Won't even get him across the line. He doesn't find it and will go down. Brutality as the 5th is secured by Furia.
Yeah, look, you understand what G2 are going for there. When you know that one of the B defenders was rotating that early, you think that there's a weakness, and that smoke from Vinny just dropped at the perfect time. That completely denied them. You can see here, Jax looks a little bit silly running into the site with the bomb out, but with 7 seconds on the clock, and you haven't even put yourself in that green zone, what are you going to do? So, 5th round for Furia. Guns are out for the final rounds here of play in that first half. And yeah, G2, if you thought they were going to have any woes with cash, you haven't been paying attention. Flushed right now by everything they want and more. They could drop the CTs. 10-5 on the half. They'll be happy with that, considering this has felt like one-way traffic. It's after the pistol, the conversion. A couple of early rounds out of Furia, but this is their first in a long while. 8-round spree has been stalled. Queserato again. Dart end of the deal. UMP to finish out the half with, but the rest are looking good. Art with 1750 doesn't buy a kit, so that's the Rush the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tactic. We'll see if that one plays out.
Into the last round.
Into the last round, yeah.
Ooh.
Normally he's dead in the first 30 seconds, so he might not need it anyway.
He doesn't want to leave the kit in Palace.
That's true. He's probably going to find his way all the way into T-Spawn. He did this push before where he took Nico out. He might find 2 this time round.
Oh, he's actually gone for it again. I mean, previously caught Nico completely slipping. If Junior comes in here and fires off a shot to bait them in as well.
Hard clear for Junior, not easy whatsoever.
Amanek is well and truly aware of it. Oh, this off angle should be good, Art.
Oh, they got both?
And they take them both down. An assault from both sides. And ramp is confirmed clear. That's more like it.
6 looking likely now for Furia. It's late spurt of rounds, but nonetheless, they get the pistol in the second half. We're back underway with a competitive game. More damage done. Hunter chipped on down to 87.
We're back to competitive
now
game.
all 3 just funneling through mid right into Furia's hands.
Suara
Attempt. 25 left. Hunter and Jax partner up. 2 to find on this site, and the flashes have popped to enable a bit of bench aggression. They are pushing in, but Yuri's the one to confirm it. 9-6. Okay, we got a game here.
9-6. Good half. Good half.
We are closing the gap. We'll see if G2 can push us to 3.
When you started really taking CS seriously and started to make moves in your pro career, were there any players that you spoke to who were already established in the pro scene that taught you anything, or were there any players that you looked at and thought, I would like to be like you?
Yeah, definitely. I think I saw Fallen as one of those players, because at the time he was one of the few Brazilian rosters and IGLs playing outside of Brazil, and he started playing in Brazil. He played for a long time, but he started playing in Brazil, and just seeing that he can make it, and a Brazilian player going to outside of Brazil and taking the world and winning majors, I think that's something that inspires you to actually try the same thing and follow the same paths. So I think if I have to say someone who inspired me in that sense, it would be Fallen in that regard.
What's your relationship like with Fallen? Do you speak to him much outside of the server? Or have you?